Welcome back to Weight Warriors. I'm Mike. I'm a fat guy trying not to be fat anymore by making lifestyle changes and documenting the journey. Just finished up week number 17. And this video is going to be pretty quick because week 17, this is the first week that I've finished. I've transitioned. Last week was the end of my calorie deficit, my 16-week calorie deficit. And now this last week, I transitioned into a calorie maintenance period. So this week, I increased my caloric intake to around like 25 to 3,500 calories a day. I wasn't, so I had a strategy this week, and my strategy was to not overly stress about calories or steps. I still weighed myself every day, but I wanted to do this maintenance period here and give not just my body kind of a rest from being stressed out to being, from being in a caloric deficit, but also give my mental and kind of emotional self a little bit of a chill week. And again, I didn't go crazy. I did not binge eat once, and so I just ate a little bit of intuitive eating, which I don't particularly feel that you can do when you're on a weight loss journey for an extended period of time. But for a week, so my thought was for the first week after my caloric deficit, my body, I've gotten used to eating 2,000 calories a day, around that. And so it's a bit of a challenge even to push past that by 500 to even like 1,000 calories over that is not an easy thing for me to do. I can do it. But for the most part, I think I did a pretty good job. But again, I will say, I don't know how many calories I had this week because I intentionally did not track it because I wanted to give myself a break from that. So as far as weights go this week, I will probably share those here in just a moment, but I fluctuated. Actually, I'm probably not even going to share it because it would take me more time. And I'm honestly, like I said, going to try to make this video as quick and short and sweet as possible. But I just stayed around 250 pounds. I went up to 252.8, I think was the highest that I weighed in at last week. And then the lowest I weighed in at was 249.8. And so it's like I've kind of been fluctuating around that range. This morning, I believe it was 252.2. Yesterday, it was 251.6. But that is not an indication of a trend going up. Like I said, it's the highest day was, I think, on Tuesday or Wednesday of last week. And so anyway, I'm not trying to stress about it too much. The only reason that I continue to step on the scale every day was because I've been doing it for so long now, and I wanted to still capture that data. And it's a pretty low stress activity for me. Again, it just takes like 10 seconds to step on the scale. So I step on the scale, take the weight, but I did not count my calories. I did not count my steps. I still went on a couple walks, and even so I started counting calories and counting steps again on the 1st, so 2 days ago. Or yesterday, I should say, because I'm recording this on the 2nd. I am late. It's Tuesday. But I started counting calories and counting steps again yesterday. But this last week, like I said, I'm not even going to share my weights because it doesn't matter. I just took it easy this week, getting out of the calorie deficit. And I started doing some resistance training. So I'll talk about that later. But essentially, that's my weekly update. There's not much to update you on. Weights pretty much stayed the same. And like I said, calories and steps, didn't record it intentionally. And so hope you guys enjoy this. If you're curious about some of the other content that we're making, please shoot me a message, or if you have anything that you would like to see a video on, comment down below. We'd love to hear your feedback. I would love to make a video on it. So yeah, hope to hear from you. Have a good week.